Oh, snap! It's another Snap review from the Family Gamers.
Read my lips.
Oh, this is a Snap review for Megamouth. Megamouth is a party game for 4 to 8 players, ages 8 and up.
It was designed by Tim Walsh at the Playmakers, and it's published by Big G Games. Andrew, let's talk about the art in this game.
What art in this game?
Yeah, pretty much there's this mouth symbol on a couple of things.
There's some cards.
And there's some cards.
And there's some tokens that are the same on both sides. That's pretty much it. You got a timer also. That's the art in Megamouth.
But the game is really all about looking at the other players, so very little art doesn't actually matter a whole lot.
This art is just fine, especially with that Family Gamers t-shirt. So, NHL, let's talk about how to play Megamouth.
All right. First, split into teams. This works best if you have at least 4 players. Works even better with more. Your mouth player for the turn picks a card, puts it in the little stand so that they can see it and the rest of their team cannot. Then, they hold the magnifier in front of their mouth.
The first thing they're going to do is read the category off of the card, and then they're going to try to mouth the, in this case, names of these basketball players so that the other people on their team can guess what they're saying without saying it.
Someone from the other team will act as a judge and a scorekeeper. You only have 30 seconds to try to get as many of the 7 items as you can. The only things you're allowed to say out loud are yes or pass.
After 30 seconds, tally your score, give the magnifier to the other team, or there's 2 in the box so each team could have one, and they get to do the same thing.
So Andrew, let's talk about what we were expecting from Megamouth.
Well, it's pretty evident at 4 to 8 players, this game is a party game. So we were expecting it to have some kind of a party game feel.
It was pretty apparent from the box this is a game of guessing words. Based on the name, we thought we might have to put something in our mouths, which kind of grossed me out a little bit.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those games where you put something in your mouth and you try to say words and it's supposed to be funny. But that gets right into our surprises, which was we didn't have to do that, which is a good thing.
One of the big surprises is how hard it actually is to lip read, or conversely, to move your lips clearly so other people can read what you're saying.
Without talking, it's actually hard to not make any noise when you do this. We were also surprised at just how well our kids did in guessing some of the rather grown-up categories, like airlines. There are some harder ones that we didn't run into, like Canadian provinces and the basketball players one that I held up, or U.S. First Ladies. These are things that maybe we would get or some older people might get, but our kids didn't.
However, since you announced the category before starting a round, you could always say, oh no, wait, this category is way too hard for my group. Let's just pass on this one and grab something completely different.
Conversely, the bagel flavors category, very easy for the family gamers. So let's talk about this game. Megamouth is fine. It can be silly and fun. It's definitely family friendly in its content. This thing is just more trouble than it's worth. The idea behind the magnifier is that you are making your mouth bigger. But the problem is that you're spending forever trying to find the right orientation for it. And if you're in a group of people that makes the size of the group necessary to have something to make your mouth bigger, you're going to spend so much time trying to figure out the right place to put it that it's useless.
Our kids had a really tough time getting it high enough to cover their mouth and still have their mouth be seen.
Yep.
It honestly makes the game harder. On the plus side, Megamouth can work fairly well in a loud environment like a restaurant or a smaller group in a bigger party. And it scales well. Mm-hmm. The box says 4 to 8, but you could do bigger teams and you could do drop in, drop out.
So really all you need is this box. Just grab a stack of the cards, throw them in your pocket, and that's really all you need to play this.
So Andrew, what do you think we should rate Megamouth from Big G Creative?
Well, truthfully, there's really not a lot in the box that you really want to keep. There's some nice structure provided by the categories on these, but that's about it. So I think we're going to give Megamouth from Big G Creative 2.5 mouths out of 5.
And that's Megamouth
in a snap.